What is literary criticism? This is the question that each student of UGC NET English Literature asks, that what is literary criticism? Why this literary criticism is topic is broad and difficult to understand for the student. So hello everyone, welcome back to our UGC NET English Literature series. Today we are beginning with a very important and difficult topic that we have, literary criticism. Before this class, I have already uploaded few questions from the PYQs, previous year question papers, to give you an overview that which type of question NT asked about this specific topic. So before starting the class, it's a request to stay tuned now. Do watch the video till end because this class is going to be extremely valuable and you should not miss. So whenever there is a question that what is literary criticism, the question is simple, but we need to understand more deeply. Why? Because criticism itself is a word that is actually defined so many meanings. You can define it in a bad way or you can define this term in a good way. So in both manner, criticism word is used. For example, if there are so many writers or there are so many things, and now you are going to judge that. So what will you see? You will see the good point and you will see the bad point also, both. So to describe the good point and bad point, you will use some type of tool, terms to define them, right? And to define them, the tools that you have used, that is the literary theory, literary terms that we already studied, and the way, the manner, the way that you are using to define the good terms and bad points or good points about the specific work by any person or writer, that will be your criticism. It simply defines that whether you have liked the work or you have discarded. And if you have liked the word, why you have liked them. So this is what the literary criticism means in English literature. There are so many works, so many writers, why they have written the work, what is the purpose of the writing, their thinking, their approach, and what they wanted to convey through their work to the readers. There are people who will now judge all these works by highlighting the good points and the bad points. Good points and the bad points. In both way, they will use words, terms, theories, or tools. And all these tools and terms, theories, we study in criticism, that this writer, why they have used, for which specific work and for which specific writer to criticize or to say something good about the work. So this is what and how literary criticism means in English literature. Now let's see what actually in a text it means. So literary criticism is the systematic study, evaluation and interpretation of literature written by writers around the globe. You can in the simple manner you can say it is the study, it is the evaluation, it is an interpretation of literary works such as you have novels, drama, poetry or story. And all these works, you can say, evaluated, studied, interpreted by the critics by highlighting their good points and bad points. And this is what literary criticism means. I hope this basic thing, it is clear now. So it involves analyzing a literary work's structure, meaning, style, and its social, moral, historical, and philosophical implications. You can simply say that it provides readers with tools to analyze a text deeply and from different perspectives. There is a one work, but this one work is not only judged or criticized by one critic, but different people will give their or share their opinion, their perspective. For example, let me give you a very simple example. You will definitely understand. There is a movie which released on Friday, and you can through the news or through the mouth of people, you heard a lot of good things about the movies, and some people say that no, there is a loophole in the movies. So though those people criticize the movie, some people say good, some people say bad. So on the basis of their judgment, there are many people who decide that whether you should watch the movie or whether you should not, whether you should miss. So this is what the criticism means. In literature, it is happen not only people speak from their mouth, but they judge through their text. And text involves you have tools, and those tools is known as the theories in English literature, and there are terms. They use some type of word. So this is what literary criticism means. I hope this thing is clear to you. Okay. Now, literary criticism seeks to uncover deeper meanings, assesses artistic quality and place of work within its cultural context. Literary criticism, you can simply say, not it just started now, but from the very beginning, from the classical age, it has evolved from the classical inquiries into the nature of poetry, drama, to modern schools of thought shaped by various schools like we have classical, neoclassical, romantic, Victorian, modern, and postmodernism, including we have structuralism, post-structuralism, Marxist, feminist, psychoanalytic, and post-colonial approaches. You can simply consider this as a literary criticism is a various aspects of literature, including historical, social, and political context that is actually judged by the different thinkers, different approaches, and different who share their perspective about a particular work. Okay, so I hope the basic things about literary criticism is clear to you. Now, how literary criticism it is used in English literature. So as a framework for analysis, the critics used framework of analysis. They use framework of analysis to provide deeper insight for evaluation and judgment, and to place text in a context. Okay, so these are the things that is how literary criticism used. Also, you can say that critics not only focused on that in which way the writer uses or convey the message, but they focus on author, their their biography, their psychoanalytic, their mentality, their perspective, from which perspective they have given their thought in the work. They focused on text, they focused on reader, that whether the work, the writer has used the reader's approach, that how a reader is going to be understand or read, or how reader will think or take the text when they will read. Then they will also focus on context. So these are the things that you have to remember, everybody, about the literary criticism. In a very simple way, I have tried to explain you the meaning of the literary criticism. And in the next class, we will discuss from the classic till the modern age, which are the important literary critics and literary writers that you must study for your exam perspective, which is extremely important. Okay. Literary criticism, there are many writers, critics who are involved in this. For example, we have from Plato to Aristotle, T.S. Eliot, We have S.T. Coleridge, Romantic Age from we have John Keats, William Wordsworth, Neoclassical, we have Alexander Pope. There are so many critics who, in the different ages, they have shared their opinion, their views, their perspective about the different work written by some other writers. So this is what the literary criticism means in English literature. I hope you have now understood in a very precise and clear manner that literary criticism is a framework that is used by the different approaches, perspectives who share their thought, their opinion about the other's work in a both manner, or you can say in a different manner. Okay. So from tomorrow we will discuss further. This class will continue tomorrow. So stay tuned with the channel and also share this channel to more and more students, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Wait for the, and let me tell you, do not miss any single class of literary criticism, and also all the class that we have finished. Do watch all the videos, playlist. Do take care of yourself, everybody. Bye bye.